Hey guys, welcome to our fifth and final of our main contest episodes. As you can see on the wall there, we have already won the tough, clever, cute, and beauty contest. Only one left, and that is time for Ford to win the cool contest. The one he started so long ago. I actually haven't even used him since he was a Combuskin, and we did our first contest on screen back when we first reached Lily Cove, or Slateport rather, not Lily Cove. We are actually here in Follower, as you can tell, so if it turns out we do need to adjust any moves, the move relearner is right there, and we also have our bag full of TMs, so it shouldn't be too tough. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. You can see in the sign up there, I did actually go and do one more Master Beauty contest with Eve, just to get her back on the painting, since Ava unintentionally took her spot. And also during that contest, one of my opponents used one of those moves that makes other Pokemon nervous, and it was the first one in order, and there were three of us that went afterwards, and two of those three became nervous, and one did not. So I think it really is just like an individual roll, and a bunch of Pokemon just got unlucky in the other contests that were on screen not too long ago. So all right, we are going to enter a Coolness contest, and we are going to do the Super rank. We have to do Super, Hyper, and of course Master. And then once that's done, we will be ready to face Lycia. Although we'll probably do that in a separate episode just to keep them at a manageable length. All right, here we go. Coolness Contest Super Rank. And I can introduce you to Ford's moveset as well. Actually, Blaziken can learn a lot of cool moves, so in the contest sense, and a lot of cool moves in general, so they do tend to correlate. So definitely a very good choice if you're trying to enter and win some cool contests. I wouldn't really mind too much if a Pokemon had like a built-in stat for each contest. Like, Blaziken is naturally cool and kind of tough and kind of clever, but not too cute, not too beautiful. Although it does have like hair, doesn't it? So maybe. But but it doesn't seem like they do. I guess the moves they learn is really just what makes them good or bad at certain contests. Yeah, it has long flowing blonde hair, although probably could use some shampoo by the looks of it. Alright, that'd be so weird to take a Blaziken with like long flowing locks. That'd just be weird. Forget I said that. Alright, so we are of course up first. So here are our moves. We have Flare Blitz, which is kind of like Hammer Arm that you guys saw Slate use a couple episodes ago. Blaze Kick is just kind of a nice filler move. The real reason I have it is because Focus Energy, which gets us pumped, and Blaze Kick make a combo together. And then Hyper Beam, which is really just used for our last one of the battles. So since we are going off first, let's go ahead and just use Focus Energy. That'll begin our combo for next round, and will also give us that little star that we can use. Yes, I actually meant star that time, which will make our future moves give us more stars. So I haven't checked out the other Pokemon. Hopefully they all have enough coolness moves to, well, I don't know. I could see this working out where we might be able to get the audience bonus next time, but depends how things go. So that was not a cool move, but it did give 4 hearts. And Fury Swipes, that might be cool. Whoa. So that's a random move. And nope, not a cool move. So it seems like... ooh, okay, that's really good. Oh, that's really bad for me, though. Because that means he's going to get just as many hearts plus 1 as the previous Pokemon did. Oh. So I'm going to be, what, 4th place this time? Not the best start. It's okay, actually, when Eve did her beauty contest off camera, I came in 4th. It just didn't, nothing was working out, and it just didn't work out. And she still won, so. But alright, okay, so we have Focus Energy, so we are going 4th. So hey, if they all use a cool move, and he has 2 cool moves, he has 2 cool moves, he only has 1 cool move, but, he might use it, so if that happens, then I'll have a good chance of getting the audience bonus and the Mega Evolution, which would be great for 2 bonus stars. And what's nice here is that, so I really could use Blaze Kick or Flare Blitz, but Blaze Kick with the bonus I think is going to be more, right? 4 plus 3 is 7, 4 plus 3, oh, it's the same either way. But let's go ahead and save Flare Blitz for next turn, and I'll use Blaze Kick this time, because even if I want to use Blaze Kick again, for some reason, I don't know why I would, but you can, that's its ability. So let's use Blaze Kick and hope I'll get the bonus will be 7, and hopefully that'll put me So what I'm kind of hoping is going to happen here is either two of the three of them are going to use a move. Well, either all three of them will use a cool move, in which case I'll get the bonus, or if two of the three do, but then I come in first and get to go first next time, I'll still get the audience bonus. So, alright, so far so good. He did get the bonus star for that. Come on, Sandshrew, don't let me down. Dig. I don't think Dig is a cool move, but I could be wrong. I know I just looked, but I didn't really memorize it. And okay, it didn't. So, oh, come on, use cut. Strength. Oh no, strength is a tough move. So, okay, so ironically, I'm gonna come in first, aren't I? Yep. Ah, you guys let me down. I feel like they're all ganging up on me too. So I'm gonna come in first, which means I still cannot get the audience bonus. There's the combo. I guess on the bright side we got a combo. We got a lot of stars. So, all right, well, you know, at least we won this round, even though we didn't get the audience bonus, and probably won't get the audience bonus. Oh, why did they not get a star? We are in the right. We are in the right type of thing, aren't we? I swear I looked. All right, well, since we're going first, using Flare Blitz is very risky. Let's go with the Focus Energy Blaze Kick combo again. All right, so there's 2 stars. Of course, one from our pumped. Okay, no, my Coolness excited the audience. Must have been. Oh, maybe Lanoon's decreased the audience. I just didn't notice. Not quite sure what happened there. There are also moves that prevent the audience from getting any bonus the rest of the turn. So those are actually really good. I wish I had some of those in my Pokemon, but a Gorbis used one in the last contest I was in. That was part of it too. I couldn't get any audience wins because I kept getting blocked. And Surf, ooh, wait, Surf isn't cool, so, oh no. Yeah, I'm still not gonna get the audience. It's a very, very low chance. Rapid Spin might be cool. Yep, alright, so Sandshrew is the shrew to beat right now. Alright, well, at least we got 1 star out of that, and a heart as well. It's going to use Planet Burst. I guess that's the ground type cool move. Very nice. I know, there's no, like, niceness contest. Like, it's all about being cool, or beautiful, or clever. So, all the poor Hufflepuffs out there. There's no Brave contest either, I guess, but, I think I would be a Ravenclaw if I was in Harry Potter, so I'd probably be in the clever contest if I was a Pokemon then. I'd like to think so, at least. Alright, so once again, we are going last. So we have 5 plus the, I think it's going to be the same math here, plus the bonus is 8 or 8, yep, so this is round 4, no reason to use Hyper Beam. So Blaze Kick is the way to go, and because we just got a audience bonus at the end of the last round, and no matter what, we won't get it this round. I guess my best shot here is that they all might use a cool move, and then I can go first next time, or maybe most of them will use a cool move and I'll go second, but no. Sandshrew didn't, Lanoon didn't, so I don't know. Maybe I'll go third next time, who knows. It depends so much more on what your opponents do than what you do. Alright, so we're going to come in first next time. Well, actually, we don't really want to come in first, ironically. Because Hyper Beam is not going to do... It can't interrupt somebody if I'm first. So, kind of backfired a bit. But we did get a lot of hearts here, so, you know. We kind of did better this round than we'll probably do next round. Alright, so 9 stars, not bad. Didn't get to Mega Evolve Blaziken this game, but hopefully next game. Alright, yep, we are first. So I could use Hyper Beam, but it really only gives me, 6 stars, whereas this gives me 8. So even though it's very risky, because I could lose double points if I'm startled. I mean, I could use Blaze Kick. It's okay to use it twice. That would give me 5 stars. Let's see what moves they know. Shadow Claw, so he can't jam anybody at all. He could jam me with Surf, but if he does, it's a beautiful move. So only Surf so far. Okay, so only Surf, so there's only one possible jamming move there. How much did it jam by? 2, right? So I would maybe, at worst case scenario, I lose, I think, 4 stars. So I think it's worth using Flare Blitz. Let's do it. Should get a... I keep saying stars. You guys know what I meant, I hope. I do realize as I watch back a lot of these videos, sometimes I'll say things that I clearly know what I meant. I hope you guys know what I meant too. Oh, you know what I didn't show you while we're doing this? I did get them all set up. Let me get my phone light 'cause it's a little bit brighter. Fury swipes. Okay, and so it's actually really bright now. So these are my three little Pokemon keychains, Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. Got them on eBay a couple years ago. And yeah, definitely it was only like, I don't know, $5 or $10 or something, but I saw them and as I was looking at there was like a Dragonite diorama some guy made, but that was like $100 and I love Pokemon, but I'd rather spend my money on other things. Not really much of a knick-knack person. Um, but I did figure I would, treat myself to a little, somebody took the time to make these on eBay and I thought they were kind of cool, so I really wanted the Dragonite one, but you get all three, which is even better, so definitely worth spending. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't too bad, so. I don't want to use them on my actual keychain, though, because I would, they're probably going to break or fall off, so I just keep them on the, not my desk, but behind my desk I have like a bookshelf that my computer monitor, one of my monitors is on, so. Alright, so how do we do? I think we might have won this one? Ooh, I don't know, Sandy Claus did really good. Sandy Claus, that's cute. Wasn't that in like The Nightmare Before Christmas or something? I wonder if that's a reference to that. So I think Sandy Claus might have edged us out by an inch. Let's find out here when I do my measurements. Alright, so what do? We got here on the big screen 3 1/4. That's not bad. Alright, let me just measure that again to be sure. Yeah, just about 3 1/4. And Sandy Claus got... Oh, it's really close. Let's measure that a little more precisely then. 3... Yeah, oh, I think Sandy Claus is like 3 3/8. And we have about... maybe 3 5/16. I think Sandy Claus wins by like one row there, like maybe one heart. But it was really close. I guess you guys can go back and count the hearts if you're really curious, but I'm sure you're not, because I know I'm not, and I'm the one playing, so. Anyway, if you do, let me know, though. Alright, and that was only the Super Contest, so we still have 2 more tries to get our Mega Evolution in there. Alright, enter. We are going to use for the Blaziken. Confirmed. And I would like to go into a Coolness contest, and at the Hyper rank. Alright, very good. And yes, Shutter, etc. Q. Of course, we're number 4. Always number 4. It doesn't really matter, though, in the first round. I actually like that it's number 4, because that means we kind of get to, save the best for last. Build the excitement before it comes out on stage. Actually, looks like the Dratini might be fading a bit, or maybe it's just later to begin with. I know Dratini is later than Dragonair, so hopefully not fading. Dragonair and Dragonite seem to be in good shape. And they don't get too much light. They're not like directly in the sun or anything. Alright, what's Wallow? I have no idea. I was thinking a Tailo, or a Swellow. It just sounds like it. But then I was like, no, it's not a W. So, the King is going to be Seeking. We already faced Seeking, didn't we? So I kind of know that one. In fact, we faced Seeking in a different contest. I wonder if it knows the same moves. Or just a different version of the King. We're facing Elvis in a Coolness contest. That's going to be hard to beat. Not really a huge Elvis fan, to be honest. I mean, I like his music, but I don't like have it on like my playlist or anything. I do like 1 or 2 songs, though. Suspicious Minds is pretty good. But I'm not like one of those guys who can just listen to like Elvis over and over again. And usually I actually like older music, too. So give me almost anybody from the 60s, and I'm probably a fan. But less so Elvis than most others. Alright, so we are up first. So our strategy last time seemed to work pretty well. Didn't quite get the audience bonus, but that, like I've been saying, I think that's more luck than anything. So there's a little bit of strategy, but I think it's like 80% luck, 20% strategy. So we're going to go with our same tried and true method and hopefully get a little bit of luck this time as well. Wing attack, it's super effective, except types don't really matter here. At least not in that sense. And alright, seems like a nice solid cool move, so Pelipper got a lot that time. But he doesn't have a star like we do. Or a combo being set up. Alright, and the King also, a nice solid start. Ooh, okay, so this is not good, actually. Because by starting off kind of slow, we might want to actually, start with like a Flare Blitz or something next time. We'll try to startle them. Oh, okay. So, I gotta hope the Pelipper doesn't use a cool move, and that we get the random roll here to go second. So see, again, the odds are just so small. Okay, we are second. What does Pelipper know? Oh, it only knows 1 cool move, which is Wing Attack, and it already used it. So I don't know, maybe Maybe we did luck out. Our odds weren't great, but, you know, even low odds sometimes work out. Okay, so we can use Blaze Kick, which is 4 plus 3 is 7, so it's still, even with the bonus, not that great. But again, the reason to use Blaze Kick is because you can use it twice, and more importantly, you're not using up Flare Blitz, so I can use it next round. So if I use Flare Blitz, then I'd have to go back to Focus Energy, so I think Blaze Kick is really the way to go. Plus, with Blaze Kick, you don't get the extra startle detriment. Swallow. So that's not the one it used last time, right? Which means it's not the cool move. All right, sweet. And here comes the Blaze Kick. All right. Combo went over well. Oh, sorry, you guys can't really see the Hoenn in the background there. Can't really see it anyway. Oh well. Might as well make it dark then. You're seeing one of the islands, I think. Anyway, here we go. Time to Mega Evolve. There he is. Mega Blaziken. Very cool. Doesn't get much cooler than that, does it? Time for our spectacular talent. That's a pretty cool animation. I do like that. Yay! And everyone's excited. The crowd goes wild. Oh, look at that! We maxed out the heartometer thing. That's cool. That's exciting. How's that for a cool move? Alright. So, please don't take away our beautiful hearts here. Now, we will go first next time, so we won't get the audience thing twice in a row, but that's fair. I wonder if so we got 7 plus 1, I think we would have gotten exactly 16 there, so it doesn't solve the mystery of can you get more than 16. My guess is no. Alright. Because we got 3 from the base move, 3 from it being a combo, 1 from being pumped from our focus energy, 1 from the audience liking it, 6 from the spectacular move thing, and then 2 from Mega Evolving, so that 16 is the total. I did my math right. Alright, well, we're going first again, so let's go with our focus energy again. And, you know, I maybe could go for the Flare Blitz this time, but I just feel like going first. I'd really rather get pumped for our next 2 turns, and it helps get that extra star, too. I don't know, maybe, in retrospect, maybe Flare Blitz is the way to go, but just, I guess what I should have done is check to see how many moves my opponents have that might jam my own moves. Because if it's not many, like last contest, oh, there we go. So I would have been much more in the negative if I had used Flare Blitz. I'm glad I didn't. I think it really depends. If the other Pokemon didn't have many jamming moves, then maybe Flare Blitz is the way to go. But since at least Willow did and it used it, clearly, you know, even though I'm -1 hearts, I am set up for a combo for next time. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to go first here, so... And that, I think, was a cool move. So it looks like Seeking is going to, yep, get the next bonus. Alright. Well, you can't win them all, but we might still win the whole thing. I think we're still in the lead. Now, Amazing Blessed Rain is going to give it a lot of hearts for sure. So I think Seeking is the one to beat. Now, is the next round round 4? I think it is. It's a shame that, see, if this round was round 5, it'd be perfect. I'd be in the end, I'd be able to use Hyper Beam. Downside is I seem to always get all my hearts. I seem to always do well in the 2nd and 4th rounds. Maybe I should take that into consideration. Maybe for the Master one, I'll start with Flare Blitz, and then I'll go Focus Energy, Blaze Kick, Focus Energy, Blaze Kick. So I'll be in the end on the last round. See, the trouble is I want to be on the end. I want to use Hyper Beam instead of Blaze Kick, which gives me less hearts but gives them more. I don't know. Anyway, so what do we have here? So I can use Flare Blitz. Either way, it's 8. Hyper Beam. I could wreck them all with a -4 this round, plus a +6 for me, which is great. But I don't want to not go next round, so I mean, I guess Flare Blitz and Blaze Kick are really the same either way, but I guess with Flare Blitz I could maybe go. I could use it again next round if I go first. So let's use Blaze Kick. So we haven't really had a chance to use Hyper Beam yet, but it is still good to have it. Maybe I will try to do only one Focus Energy Blaze Kick combo next time. Maybe if I do... How can I do this? Ah, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's almost like I need to do maybe like Focus Energy, Blaze Kick, Flare Blitz, Focus Energy, Hyper Beam. The trouble is to get an effective Hyper Beam, I have to not do well in the 4th round, which loses stars. So I don't know. So far this has been treating us well. Alright, and seeking one last time, but it only has 3 stars this time. Alright, so here's the good news though. Because this is our 4th turn combo move, we should be able to get a lot of hearts this time, which should put us in first place. Okay, come on combo, there we go. Yes, nice. And excited the audience, 9 hearts. That's great, okay. Which means now that we're in first place, going into the next round, I can't use well, I could use Hyper Beam, but it wouldn't really be the best move to use. So I'm going to use Flare Blitz, because it's going to do, there's nobody to jam in front of me. But the nice thing is we will actually win a second audience thing here, so that actually worked out really well. Yeah, this is 6, this is 8, this is not getting the bonus, so Flare Blitz it is. So it goes to show again what I've been saying about the luck, that the first, I did almost the exact same strategy both rounds, but the first, or both games, but the first game I got no audience bonus things, and the second time I got 2, so sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And here we go. Radiating Coolness non-stop. Grand Advance, was that the fighting one? Oh, cool! You guys got to see the fire one and the fighting one, both from Mega Blaziken. How cool is that? Not sure the tree was that impressive. They could have done better with that animation, to be honest, but Blaziken was very well animated. That looked like a very powerful fighting type attack there. Once again, 16! Haha! How much was that? We got 2 for the star, 6 for the move is 8, plus I think you get 1, do you get 1 for the audience bonus anyway? I think that would have been 17, right? Or do you get the 6 plus 2 in lieu of the 1? I don't know, you guys can check me on that, but I feel like that would have been 17 if it was possible to get 17. Alright, well, Seeking is going last, so here's its chance to take things back. I think it's definitely in second place. Water Pulse might actually hurt us here. What is that? Maybe it confuses Pokemon that go after it? I'm not really sure. Tried to dazzle the audience, but it fails. Maybe it's based on how much stars they have. Alright, so I think Blaziken won that one by a landslide. Too bad that wasn't our master level, but... So, we're 2 for 2, right? So, or no, do we lose the last one? I already forgot. I think we lost by a little bit, maybe, but still did a good job. Alright. Hey, not bad for a hyper contest. Look at that. We just blew them out of the water there. Maybe I should use Blaziken against Lycia. I don't know. If Lycia, I don't think she's going to be that hard. If she is super hard, we might use somebody else, but I really want to try to be Rathan, so. Alright, well, we did like double what they did. I'm not going to bother measuring it. Just make them feel bad. Alright, congratulations. Yep, good job, Ford. And now we have gained access to the Master Level contest. Alright. Well, so far our strategy seems to be working, but I don't know. Do I change up a good formula? It's always the thing in like real Pokemon battles too, because they're best 2 out of 3. So a lot of times somebody will do well in the first one, and then it's like, do you change it up for the second one? You know, are you predictable when you use the same one over and over again? It's like, do we try to do even better? I don't know. So what if I use, I think it's going to really depend on how many interrupting moves, how many jamming moves my competitors have. If they have a lot, then it's not really safe to use Flare Blitz first. But if it is, I could do like a Flare Blitz. Well, it's good to start with the Focus Blast either way, or the Focus Energy either way though. So I could use Focus Energy. Is that going to be a Loudred? I'm sure with a Guitarist. Yep. It'd be so cool if these were like people that you can meet in your journey, but I don't really know. He got a lot of glow sticks, I will say that. Not as many as Ford's about to get. Slacking probably. Yeah, Slacking's a tough Pokemon. I wouldn't say it's really a cool Pokemon though. I think its ability makes it not so cool. And it's just, I don't know, it's okay. Nothing against Slacking, but Galaxy, we already faced Galaxy. That's a Gyarados, if you will. Not bad either, but come on forward. Let's show him how it's really done. Gotta love that animation. Glowstick City there. Must be on sale. Alright. I haven't used a glowstick in forever. Today's actually the 4th of July, so maybe I should get some, but it's also during COVID, so I am going with someone to see some fireworks, but it'll be outside and, you know, social distancing and all that, so I think that's pretty safe. Alright, so I don't want to use Flare Blitz, because you really want to use, even if I do a Flare Blitz, I want to use like Focus Energy, maybe Blaze Kick, Flare Blitz, Focus Energy, Hyper Beam, that could be a good strategy. Either way, I think. Let's check out their moves too. So Gyarados will probably use Dragon Dance, and it does no Hyper Beam, which will probably save to the end. So it does know Crunch, which jams a lot. So hopefully it doesn't use Crunch to start. I think if I was him, I would use Dragon Dance to start, but we'll see. Slacking will probably use Bulk Up. It only has one move that actually is a cool move. It doesn't jam at all, which is good for us. Hyper Voice could jam us. Retaliate does not. Hell does not, and Echo Voice does not. So not a ton of jamming moves, especially if we're not directly after Gyarados. So I'll keep that in mind. If we're not after Gyarados, I should be pretty safe using Flare Blitz. But right now we are after Gyarados, and being the first turn, I think if you're going to use Focus Energy, now's the time to do it. Plus Loudre could also get us as well, so now there's like 2 chances to be jammed. Alright, pumped up. So not the strongest start, but I think we're kind of building ourselves up for the long term here. And Dragon Dance, like I thought, so that's good. He's going to be just like me with 2 hearts. So the trouble is if we all use cool moves, you almost want to use a really powerful move to start off, because it's risky, but if it does pay off and they all use cool moves and you don't get interrupted and come in first, you can get the audience boost up here. So Bulk Up, there's another cool move. We're going to be a 3-way tie for second place then, presumably. So let's see how this goes. There are a couple ways I could still win the audience thing. How? Is that the one that reduces... Or no, that depends on how good how high the audience is, I think. Yeah, okay, so hopefully we come in second and Loudre does not use another cool move. It did know a few cool moves, didn't it? Oh, we came in third. So now on the bright side, Slacking only knows one cool move, so it probably won't use it again. So what does Echo Voice do? I mean, if he's any kind of smart, he's going to use probably Retaliate. But so Hyper Voice and Retaliate are both made to use. They both hurt Pokemon that go before the user. So being first, I don't know. Maybe it depends how good the AI is. If it's really good, it'll know the audience is about to have, it's about to get excited, so it'll use one of these regardless. But if it's only somewhat smart, it might be tricked into using Echo Voice. I could see some merit to there as well. Anyway, back to Blaziken. So we used Blaze Kick last time. It could be smart to use Hyper Beam now, just to interrupt my competitors, but the fact that you miss a turn is just not worth it. Blaze Kick it is. Alright, Echoed Voice. Ooh, Echoed Voice! That's the one that... Okay, so the AI it's smart in terms of its moves, but it's not in smart of the audience score. At least this one's not. And Chip Away, I'm pretty sure, is also not a cool move, because its only cool move is Bulk Up, yep. And its Toughness excited the audience? We're in a cool contest. What? Maybe it has half a chance? I could have sworn that it said if it was one of the adjacent ones, like Toughness, it keeps it nice and level. Maybe Chip Away is a special move that excites the audience even if it's not the right move. I'm gonna look that up because I'm curious now. He stole my glory there. Or Ford's glory, I should say. Chip Away, okay. Chip Away excites the audience in any kind of contest. Ah! So I was so close. Alright, so looks like Slacking and I both did pretty well there, but... Oh no, Hyper Beam. Okay, well, that sucks, but it does suck for all of us. It actually hurts all 4 of us, because all 3 of the first of us lose 4 hearts. But Gyarados can't move next turn, which is almost worse. So, I don't know. That actually... And they got a star, so Slacking will be first. So we can't actually... Oh no, Gyarados is first. Ooh, Gyarados can't move. Gah. Quite a roller coaster. I don't know if you guys followed that, but I was excited because I was really realizing that Blaziken was going to be in 3rd place. So I was like, okay, maybe if Gyarados and Slacking both use a cool move, I can, or Slacking uses Chip Away again, I can get the audience bonus. But Gyarados can't move, so it can't get any points. So is what it is. All right, so we are in round 3. So I'm going to use Flare Blitz this time because it can't be. Well, I guess Loudre can interrupt it, so there is still a risk, but not quite as much of a risk. And I just think it's going to be better, and I could use Focus Energy. I will get 1 less heart from Focus Energy. I could also play it safe, where if I use Focus Energy again and then Blaze Kick, I either do really well in round 4, or if I do poorly in round 4 for some reason, Flare Blitz is just really risky. Because okay, what does Loudre know? It has not used Hyper Voice. In fact, Hyper Voice would probably be the way to go here. Although Hal works great if the user goes last this turn. Um, I don't know. What do you guys say? Should we risk it? So if it uses Hyper Voice, we could be in trouble with Flare Blitz. Um, we could lose 4 stars. But even if we lose 4 stars, what is that then? That still gives us 3 stars. Focus Energy is only going to give us 2. So Focus Energy is really more about the build up for next turn. I feel like the best way to go is Focus Energy, then Blaze Kick, then either Flare Blitz if we end up being first, or Hyper Beam. Let's go do that. I think it's just the solid strategy. Plus, Loudred had one that was based on how well your previous person does. I think it's going to use Howl and get a guaranteed 6. That's definitely what I would do if I was Loudred, or Loudred's trainer. But I don't feel confident enough in that to necessarily risk this whole thing. I think I'm going to play it a little bit safe now. Ooh, in fact, Loudred could actually very easily get a contest bonus here. I think it probably will. It'll probably use a cool move. Obviously, I'm using a cool move. Alright, well, let's see how it does. So Loudred might be the Pokemon to beat here. Who won last time? I want to say it was Slacking? Retaliate. I think that was the one. Which one was that? No, it's the one that's based on your previous person's, right? But he does get the bonus at least. So that will be the last time. So at least we got to see Mega Evolve, or Blaziken Mega Evolve twice. Not in the Master Contest, unfortunately, but it's not that big of a deal. As long as we got to see him Mega Evolve once, I would have been happy. So twice, and getting to see the Fire move and the Fighting move was still pretty cool. All right, so it looks like hopefully we get to be like third in this and not second. Come on, third. Okay, and this is number 4. I was thinking it was number 5. I was going to use Hyper Beam and take them all out, but okay. So Blaze Kick is 5 plus 3 is 8, and this is 5 plus 3. I guess I might as well use Blaze Kick, because then you don't get, if Gyarados uses that one move it has, which can really jam the previous Pokemon. I don't like Gyarados being after me. Maybe I should have been second, but not that my hoping had any real effect on it anyway. Alright, Blaze Kick it is. Maybe not the most exciting strategy, but it works. And Flare Blitz is very useful. I actually really like this move pool. I think it's a good move pool. Alright, so Loudred got 3 there. Maybe Slacking. Well, Slacking doesn't know any jamming moves, so let's see what it wants to do. Slack off. Don't know what that does in contests. Apparently it does 6. Oh, but it's Cuteness, which removes 2 hearts and removes the audience thing. Not that it... Oh, we do have one more round, so that could actually be useful. I keep thinking this is the last round, but it's not. Alright, so very solid. And the combo gets us 3 more. Very, very solid. And get 1 more star for that. So seems like we'll be in the lead next time. So we once again can't use Hyper Beam, but it's good to have it just in case. Now Thrash, is that the one that's going to take my stars down? Very aware. No, okay, because it's 6. So plus the 1 bonus, so 7. All right, so it seems like we're going first, which is very risky here. Oh, and Gyarados is right after us, isn't it? Oh, this is so risky. But hey, I mean, there's no reason to really use anything but Flare Blitz, I think, right? Because he could use Hyper Beam very easily and startle us, or Crunch. I would say he probably would use Hyper Beam. It's the last one. So if I use Flare Blitz, I end with 0 because I get 8 out of that. Minus 4 doubled is 0. Well, I guess I get 1 from the audience thing. Hyper Beam, I could do 6. But I'm probably going to lose 4. So basically with Hyper Beam, I either get 6, he doesn't use it, or 2. So it's either 6 or 2, or would that be 1 or 9? I guess that's the better one. Or I could use Blaze Kick and end up with 2 or 6. It's just each one, or Focus Energy, I can end up with 1 or 4. So that's not the way to go. I'm really worried that he's going to use Hyper Beam and then move with nothing. So I think I'm doing pretty good so far. I think if I play it safe, I'll probably be okay. So let's use Hyper Beam, and we'll give it a shot to use Hyper Beam too. And that means I'll either have, worst case, 2 stars, unless Loudred and Gyarados both do it. But then it definitely makes sense to play it safe. So I'll either have 2 stars, or, so I guess it'll be 3 or 7 really. So 3 or 7, or 1. Yeah, so it makes sense to use Hyper Beam. Okay. So Hyper Beam or Flare Blitz are my two choices, and I just don't feel confident enough using Flare Blitz when I'm at the front of the pack. When Gyarados is probably going to use Hyper Beam, right? Take away all my stars, so yeah, I think Hyper Beam is definitely the way to go there, even though I couldn't use it to jam anybody. Alright, now it's still possible for Loudred to get another bonus. Hopefully they don't all use cool moves. I don't think, well, Slacken could use Chip Away though, so there it is. Okay, so I definitely made the right choice. I'm going to lose 4 hearts, but at least I'll end with 3. If I had done Flare Blitz, I would have ended with like -1 or something. Maybe 1, I forget my math. Oh, you guys are setting up Exploud. You realize that, right? You're chipping away at me and setting him up for another audience bonus. Oh, use Chip Away! I knew it! I knew he was going to do that. And Exploud knows all kinds. Yeah, Exploud's going to probably win this because he had some help there. It's like all the competitors don't want me to win, or it's just random. You know, I don't want to be into conspiracy theories here, but Hyper Voice I think is probably a cool move, right? And it tries to startle us all. Now you guys happy? And it gets excited in the audience. Yep, see. Yeah, maybe I should use Focus Energy last turn so that I would have been able to go last this turn and use Hyper Beam and take them all down. That might have been a better strategy. But I think we still did pretty good, even though we didn't get any bonuses, so I don't know. My gut tells me we're probably in second place, but especially because Loudred got it twice. But it also didn't do too good in the other rounds. So we did get a 16 once, didn't we? No, that was last game, I think. All right, well, let's see how we did. I don't want to call it a foregone conclusion. I think we have a chance of winning here, and I think we definitely won the whole thing. But as far as round 2 goes, it's going to be close. Ooh, actually, a lot of ooh. Okay, look at Louduf there. Wasn't close at all, really. He kind of blew us all away. Well, props to Loud Turf, but he still didn't win the whole thing thanks to round 1. So let's see here, just to see how bad we lost by, or the second round, I should say. Going forward to feel bad. We had about 2 5/8, and he had, wow, Loudred had about 3 5/8. So Galaxy also had about 2, so we were about tied with Galaxy then. 2 5, yeah, just about. Maybe Galaxy might have beat us by a hair. It's really close. We're gonna say it's the same. But anyway, that is it for the Coolness contest. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed all this contesting. It is almost over either way. We have probably one more to do, assuming we win it, and that will be against Lysias. That should be a lot of fun. In fact, I expect to be called back to the green room momentarily. Yep, here we go. You. You did it! You did it! You did it! You beat all the Master Rank contests! Amazing! You are so amazing! I don't have enough words to congratulate you. It's just brilliant, Owen. Ali! I'm glad they're happy for us. You know, I've scouted a lot of trainers for contests. Of course, they've all been great. But Owen, you're really something special. It's not just because you're the 100th person I scouted either. Oh, that's right. It's like you've got something no one else has. I really want to know what that something is. Berries, honestly, because that's what made all the Pokeblocks defeat my Pokemon. Idol versus Star. A serious, spectacular battle. I should make that the title of my next episode, but I don't think I will. The next time you take part in a Master Rank contest, Owen, Ali and I will take part too. We won't lose to you. I've been doing my best as a contest idol for a long time, together with Ali, and I'm going to use everything I've got against you, Owen. Well, I hope you really mean that, Leslie. I hope Ali is maxed out, just like my Pokemon are maxed out. I'm going to be disappointed if he's not. I won't be surprised if he's not, to be honest with you, but I will be disappointed. And I hope he gives it his all. I hope this is one where I have to actually do it 2 or 3 times to beat her. But we shall see. If you and I appear in a contest spectacular together, the fans will love it. More importantly, it will be really, really fun. I expect it will be. Watch like somebody else beat both of us. That'd be funny. No holding back. Let's give it our all. All right. I assume she's just going to enter every master contest from now on. I hope so. Hopefully we don't get just one chance at this, but I might save just to be sure. But alright guys, well, E, Ford, Ava, Slate, and Lily have all had their chance to shine in contests. Let's move down to the front of the pack, and I'm going to give him the blue ribbon, because the blue scarf rather. We'll get a blue ribbon hopefully, because I think it would be really fun to beat her in a beauty contest, like I said. How embarrassing would it be to lose against an Exploud in a beauty contest? And before we end, let's take a quick look at, there it is, Ford, Eve, Ava, Lily, and Slate. Very cool. In fact, when we come back, I will probably be in the other town. Just so we've seen all 4 contest halls, even though they're exactly the same, really. Um, and so we can check out the museum first, too, so that'll be cool. So if you guys have stuck with me this far, I hope you'll stick with me for the grand finale of our contest series. As always, thank you all for watching, and see you again soon.